back there? I said, yeah, I undressed the mannequin. Well, she had thought about it too, but she said it was an extra. I'm sitting in my car. I was going to go out in the yard to do this haul, but the cicadas are so loud. I've got a video coming out tomorrow night, and I was sitting outside, and it was, my phone acts like it wants to die. I might ought to plug it up. Where was I at? Oh, I've been busy. Busy, put it this way, busy for me. I've had several things going on between Eli and his class graduating, getting together with family. Today met up with Heather and Evan and Scotty. The boys didn't want to go. Dog the Bounty Hunter. I even got something at the Dog the Bounty Hunter meeting. But then tomorrow, because I plan on trying to post this today video, and I already had one scheduled to go out, and I think I'm going to bump it on to next week. Yeah. Hauls themselves really aren't that important. It's good to see things that you can get and go purchase and save prices. I love doing them. But there's more to what I do than just going to the store. But then again, I am going to be showing you a thrift haul. Yeah. But tomorrow is our little Sadie's 12th birthday. And we're going to celebrate with the family, and hopefully my sister and Omi get to come. A lot of times they get to come, and we're just going to have a good time. But I want to wish little Sadie a happy 12th birthday. I found out Michelle was pregnant with her while I was in the hospital with a brain hemorrhage. She had been trying for years. She came to the hospital to tell me she was pregnant. And I said, I want to see the pregnancy test. She brought me 6. That's one of the few things I remember from the 3 weeks I was in the hospital. I found out my little girl was pregnant. Yeah. And so Sadie's going to be 12. My hemorrhage, sounds like my hand's laughing. My hemorrhage happened in 2012. Here. So that'll be 13 years in September. So I tried to enjoy what life I can with the energy I have. And when I don't have energy, I try to enjoy sitting in the recliner. Yeah. But I'm trying to think what I did the first of the week. Probably stayed home. I was probably zombied out. Because I remember last week I was gone. Y'all seen it, what Tammy and I did. But I also went off with the family, and we done some thrifting and stuff. You've not seen that video or that haul yet. I'm preempting all that. You're going to see this first. One item you're going to see in another haul. And it was a haul from when I went with Tammy. My Omi thinks I've showed it to you. I didn't look back in my videos to see if I've showed it to you. Sometimes when I video and then I have to go through the video to post it, if I don't upload it right then, I'll think it's uploaded. I don't know. My brain, it doesn't function right. So if you haven't seen it yet, you're fixing to, and I don't think you've seen it yet. I think it's where I showed Omi, FaceTime. Debated on this item. It was at a store, and I tried to link both of the thrift stores we went to, maybe in a walk, spend the day with us in a video, but it was with the Humane Society on Old Knoxville Highway in Maryville, Tennessee. It had to do with the Humane Society. I do remember that. And she wrapped this so well. I wasn't going to get it. It was $20. And if I haven't shown I know I haven't shown that Goodwill haul yet. You'll see it. You'll see why I debated on getting this one. I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to come outside and talk about this and talk about my Sadie turning 12. But she wrapped it so well. It's the Libby Orchard from the 90s. The casserole dish. Round casserole dish. And you'll see in another haul why I debated on getting it. And you seen the Libby. I know I hauled the Libby jar that I got when I went out off with Michelle one day. But it came with, you could call it the lid, but it's classified pie plate. And both pieces were $20. Upside down, $20. I don't know if that's backwards or not. And my sister knew why I said I really didn't need it, okay? $20. And it's in great shape. We walked around the store and looked around and looked around. Omi was sitting there. And when we came back through, she said, ladies, all these items on everything but the top rack is 50% off. Everything but the top rack. Well, this was on the bottom. 2 pieces. And I got it for $10. $10. Like I said, don't be surprised if you see something that made me doubt whether I should get it. But when I found out it was half price, I thought even if I don't need it, I know it has resale value. Or it might be good for something else. So, I took it home with me. I think that was all in that bag. Because, like I said, she wrapped it up good. The woman in the thrift store, let me cut this off while I wrap this up. I know you appreciate the fact I didn't make you listening to all that rattling. It took me forever. It was a bunch of newspapers. It's probably the Maryville Times. I was going to look and forgot. When I was in high school, it's called the Daily Times. I guess it was meant for me. I'll show you why. I don't care to tear it. Making more noise. But I wrote an article once a week when I was in vocational school. I'd go around to all the different auto body and all that to do a little article for the paper. But when I was getting ready to just put it away, look what the paper said. Chaos. Yeah, I think my channel, the utter chaos part, fits. Hobby Farm fits, but as far as the channel goes itself, it's a little bit of everything. It is. I'll go ahead and show you this next just because it's right here. Mama seen it in my cart. And she said, I was looking at that. She said, you get it back there? I said, yeah, I undressed the mannequin. Well, she had thought about it too. But she said it was an extra, extra large. I said, I know, I looked. And she said, I knew that was bigger than what I wanted. And I said, well, it don't matter to me. You know I like big clothes because I had the dress on that if you pull it out, it tints out. She said, I know. I said, but if you change your mind, I'll give it to you. And I'm not sure how much I paid for it because I know I paid $10 for that. I don't think the price was on this. And I'm sure the ticket's somewhere. But if y'all follow me, I'm so chaotic. And I may try to get a picture for the thumbnail where you can see it really good. It just looked like a farm dress. It's big. I like it. The only thing is, I don't think it has pockets. I didn't even, I think it does have pockets. Look. But look at that print. Mama said she was drawn to it. I said I was drawn to it. And it's pleated right here. This is the waistline, and it's pleated right here. Oh, and then it goes all the way down. I like it. Yeah, if I get it washed, I may have to do a try on with it. Like I said, I know it's too big, but it's not. Today I wore more fitted clothes than I normally do, and I missed my dresses. I thought that was on my shirt, and that's on my camera. I love it. So I got it. I'm pretty sure my receipt's probably in my pocketbook. Let me see. Yeah, that's not it. Didn't think it was. What else did I get? Oh, I meant to leave this with Mama. We got her a happy birthday cup. She might in turn want to give it to Sadie. I need to take it. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And I forgot to give it to her. 50 cents. Got it on her birthday. My sister found it. It was half price. It had been $1. And this was at the store that's for the Humane Society. What else did I get? A Corral bow. I looked it up. It's 70s or 80s. 70s or 80s, I think. And it had some marks right here, but when I scraped on it, it looked like it was going to come off, so I went ahead and got it. It was half price for $2.50. It had been $5. So I thought that was a great deal. And I don't have this particular bowl. I do tend to lean toward some of the vintage dishes and stuff. And I grew up with Mama using Corral. Used a Corral coffee pot, Corral cookware, Corral dishes, everything. So I got that. And I did know the name of it because when I looked it up, it told me the name of it, but I've forgotten. But it's pretty. So that's what I got from the Humane Society. Can I do it? I got too much. And she wrapped good. Did I tell you the lady that worked in the Humane Society told me, I'm so glad you bought that pipe, that casserole dish. And I said, why? And she said, I've been on it for about a year. I said, a year? She said, yeah, it'd been there almost a year. And that she kept leaving it there. And I said, well, I'm glad to take it off her hands. Yeah, $10. I was in shock. We also, before we went to that store, since I'm not doing it in the order I should, we went to the community chest. And if you watched Omi's birthday video, you'll see the gnome with the motorcycle that we got her for $5. I tried to look it up online, and it came out of Kroger's. It's called the Easter gnome with motorcycle. It doesn't show that they had any in stock to either buy or ship, and it didn't give a regular price to it. But I think it came from Kroger's, but $5, it was a great deal. So if you want to see that gnome on a motorcycle and the headlight, it works. It does. And I got her some earrings. She'll have to show you those. I'm trying to think, was that yeah, it was the community chest. Got her some real cute earrings that had a bunny sitting in the hoop on both sides. And she said, can I wear that now? And I said, Mama, you can wear it anytime. It's not just for Easter. And I think I gave $1 for it. I think. 50 cents for this. I'm taking a big chance on this. My sister said, it's going to fit, it's going to fit. It was hanging up on the wall. And I walked over there. It said extra small. But I really, really liked it. It's a Annalisa top. I really like it. But it's a small. I said, Connie, it's a small. She said, well, I think you can wear it. Now, if it's too snug, I ain't wearing it. But I have people that will take it. But I bought this red top. Out of all the clothes that they had, a lot of it, 50 cents that day. Look, got the knot on the bottom. So I got that. Yeah, 50 cents. That was my sister's fault. I got a small. If it don't fit any snugger than this top right here, this was I believe a thrift store top too. Then I'll be all right. I know it's not fall, it's spring. But guess what? I like fall colors. And I thought this would go cute with what I already have. It's a basket. And somebody's used it for plants. So that's what I thought I would do with this one. I would just get me some foam and make a fall arrangement in it, just like greenery. It just says made in China. There's no markings on it, and I have not looked this one up online. And I didn't bring my phone out, or I would. But I thought for $2.50, I was going to take it home. These are the things I'll use. I can even use it outside, you know, on a little table or something and decorate it. But I thought that was pretty. I've already took longer than I thought I would for this haul, so I'll try to hurry. So, yeah, 2 things only I already got, and you've seen that. Well, today, went to meet Dog the Bounty Hunter. Did I meet him? Did I see him? Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for what happened that day. It's coming. But I met a really nice gentleman, and I've got his card in my pocketbook. He does wire art. Had all kinds of it. It's in my video. There was one I was drawn to, but right now, just not in the budget, okay? I didn't know he did YouTube. He didn't know I did YouTube. You'll see his card, I know, in the video, but you're not going to see the video tonight. So I'll maybe take a screenshot and add it to take a picture and add it to the end. But he was so nice. And we talked. He told me different things, and like he had some, and I don't know if I have that one on video. He had the little ball, like the blue ball jars, incorporated with his wired art. But we got to this little guy, and he was explaining him to me. See, he used knobs for the bottom of his feet. But he was explaining about this little guy. And he called him the Garden Guardian. I was seeing who's coming through. I think that's what, the Garden Guardian. Or did I say that first? It's probably in the video. But he did say garden first. That's why I got it. Guardian, I don't know. So, I need a protector in my garden. So, he is the Garden Guardian. So, I just need to figure out where I'm going to put him outside. He had some beautiful stuff. And I told him, I said, this is not something I'm normally drawn to. But I was fascinated, the stories he was telling me. He's been doing it 30 years. And some of the pieces that he used for it. Now, you'll hear some of it. But I got that. And he gave me a deal on it. His prices weren't bad. What he does, he works hard at it. Went to another booth. It's Zabadoo's Yums out of Clinton, Tennessee. And I think she says she had a website. I think we got a card from her too. Both me and Heather both got some of this monkey butter. It's made with magic. Monkey butter. They actually had it where you could sample it, and it was good. So, it's produced in a private residence that is exempt from state licensing and inspection. This product may contain allergens. It's bananas, pineapples, cane sugar, coconut, and lemon juice. Both of us like this. So we each got one. And I got one of her blackberry jalapenos jam. Blackberry jalapeno jam. And she told me this was good on grilled cheese. She said she uses pepper jack, and I think she says Swiss, layers it with this and then grills it, and she said it was really, really good. So I got to try that because I love grilled cheese. And it's good on cottage cheese, I know. I mean, not cottage cheese, cream cheese, like on bagels or even toast. I told her I use it on that too. So I had to get one of those. But that was my haul from this weekend. A little bit thrifting and Dog the Bounty Hunter meetup, I guess you would call it. Yeah, we'll talk more about that in another video. But thanks to Miss Bounty Hunter for talking to me. Thank you for watching. Oh, I don't even think I told you that story, did I? What happened? I'll tell you on another video. Help remind me. Remind me. Say, Angie, tell me why the bondsman walked up to you and the other Angie. Thank you for watching. And until next time, we'll talk soon.